Manic Digital.
Hi, I'm Charlie, and I don't know what I'm doing, and welcome to this week's episode. You might realize if you're watching this, I'm in a different spot. If you haven't watched the last episode, I'm essentially looking around trying to find new spaces for potential season 2. I've looked at this place for a while, and if you didn't know, we have a new backdrop. We actually have a backdrop with with the logo. I'm very excited. It's very fun. This probably won't be the actual one. I'm still working on what it could look like. I'm very excited for what it will look like. Anyway, today's episode is going to be a fun one. If you don't know, last episode I looked at weird things. All things weird. Now this episode is going to be the world of Chinese knockoffs. Chinese knockoffs, I don't know if you know this, Chinese knockoffs dominate the world for some reason, whether it's like fake designer that you'll like see on the street, whether it's like fake merchandise that obviously comes from some Chinese factory. There's also obviously knockoffs of really popular toys like Lego. That is really funny to me. But there's a lot of interesting like Chinese knockoff things that happen around the world, and it's very random. So I thought let's just get into it. There's no pop culture news today because I spilled it all last week in my last episode, but there will be some in the upcoming. But there is a lot to cover in this thing. So I think I should kind of talk about my favorite knockoff, which is knockoff Lego. Knockoff Lego is like probably one of the most knockoffs I've like seen out in public. Like so I would always go to Broadbeach in Queensland for these like dance competitions I did, and like the one shopping centre near there, which is like the closest Woolies, like Woolworths and that grocery store, there's this little like, I don't know whether it's like a bargain store or something like that, but there's always fake shit there. It is the funniest thing. There is this like fake Lego, and it's like Minecraft Lego. And yes, okay, so they're called My World, and it's by let me see, they have different brand names. Anyway, they're called My World. It's the direct knockoff of Minecraft Lego. In this picture, even Steve looks a bit funky. I don't know if that's meant to be a dolphin or a fish, but it looks like one of those soy sauce tubes that South Australia's had to get rid of for some reason. It looks like that. And it's very weird. I've never seen that before. Anyway, let's just hop straight into this episode, shall we? So Chinese knockoffs is probably one of like my favorite things to laugh at whenever I see them, because they can be so obvious, or they can just be like so similar. It's not, in this case, 90% of these are insanely just terrible. Like, it's so obvious that it's fake. Okay, so this is on this list I found. Instead of Dolce & Gabbana, it's a store that's Dolce & Banana. Because legally they can't use Dolce and Gabbana because legal rights, alright? They just can't. Because, that's one way to do it. Then we have... Then we have, instead of Microsoft Windows, it's Michael Soft Bimbos. That is beautiful. The funny thing about this is that it's quite they've used the Windows, I think 98 or 95 logo. They've even committed by putting Michael. So whoever Michael is, congrats, you've made bimbos apparently. It's so funny to me. I love how I say it's so funny, and I'm like, it's so funny. But it is like the funniest shit to me, because okay, someone commented, this one looks more like from Japan than China, which I feel like China and Japan, like that whole country is just the full of knockoffs. And then you get to like Thailand and the Philippines and you get even more knockoffs. Asian knockoffs is the funniest stuff to me. Like, okay, here's one. Instead of Nike, it's Mike or Mikey. That's amazing. When I first saw this one cracked me up. Instead of Superman, it's Special Man. Let me tell you, in this photo, he does not look happy. This is what I'm talking about. This is funny. So we have on number 6. This is the title of this. Diversifying into new sectors, I see. So we have 3 stores: Play Store, Fashion World; Google, the Fashion Gallery, and WhatsApp Menswear. Take a sip for that, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. That is amazing. I'll look in this up now. This weather as of filming this weather is actually disgusting. This weather is disgusting. Okay. That's funny. Moving on. Number 7. I think I'm going to get a pair of iPhones. The context of this is shoes with the Apple logo and the word iPhone on it, which I think is amazing. Like, I want a pair of these right now. If someone's watching this and they want to get me a birthday present, get me a pair of iPhones. It's incredible. And then the commenter put the cherry on top and said it should be called iShoe. Yes. Claps for that. So instead of Burger King, or Hungry Jack's, I guess, here in Australia, it's called Burger, Madame and Sir. The caption is delicious burgers, now with less monarchy. That is amazing. You'll find that like fake fast food chains have the craziest names. Like, instead of KFC, there's some that are like LFC, BFC, CFC, GFC, FLC, like FLG, like there's some crazy stuff. I'm sure it's on this list. The KFC ones are the craziest. Um, so instead of MasterCard, which is a card company, it's Master Beef. So I think in this case they're using that as a restaurant name. Beautiful, amazing, yes. Give it to me. Oh, you know how there's a Game Boy? Well, now there's a Game Child. That's amazing. It looks like a Game Boy, but instead, the tiniest screen, and it's called Game Child. That you're a Game Child, by the way. If you're watching this, you're a Game Child. Yeah. There's a lot of Puma knockoffs around. So this one says Pimp. It's a hat that says Pimp, which, look, I would, if I was like this man, I feel like this man in this photo looks like he's probably in his late 50s, 60s, right? I would fall for that too. I would buy a Pimp, because who wants to buy a Puma hat when you can buy a hat that says Pimp on it? It's amazing. There's also a lot of Starbucks knockoffs. So this one is Sunbucks coffee. There's a few others that say, there's one later I found. When I first saw that, I wanted to die. It's amazing. Okay. Apparently this is a sunscreen with the Internet Explorer logo on it. Beautiful. So instead of the PlayStation, which is funny because it's not even Nintendo, but it says Nintendo. So Sony essentially made PlayStation, if you didn't know that, and now it's the Polystation. If I zoom to this photo, it includes the actual console, a controller, and a gun for some sort of game. Oh, this is unfortunate. Okay, instead of... So this is kind of matching twos together. This is a bag that says Harry Potter, but then it says Obama. And then it has Sonic the Hedgehog in really weird color, like blue, yellow, red. There's a number 10 on this chest. Like, it's really weird, really odd. Okay, this one this one is funny. It said Pizza Hut, it's Pizza Hut. Like H-U-H. Yeah. You know what? Yes. Okay. So toilet paper, but it's Google. Literally toilet paper with Google on it. The top says 2 rolls Google. And then in the other corner it says 100% virgin pulp. I'm concerned that whoever is in the factory making these, they are just like really, they must have really bad broken English, because what are you talking about? That's so unfortunate. Here we go. Like the KFC knockoffs. KFG. This is another one. We have another Nike knockoff that's hike. Instead of pizza. Okay, this is a toy pizza set. Next one, I'm guessing a fake Barbie toy set. It's called Pizza Roof. You know what? I can see that. Someone just posted their Mountain Dew knockoff, which if anything that looks like Dr. Pepper knockoffs. So this is a page of just knockoff fake Chinese brands, but they're just knockoffs. So you normally see like the fake designers. Normally they'll have like Chanel instead of Chanel, or maybe they might have what's another one? YSL. Maybe it might say BSL or something shitty like that. Like obvious that it's fake, you know. Adidas is another big one in China. So we have Adidas, we have Dadias, Nike is another one. We have Nike, we have Nikkei, then we have Mike again. We have a bunch of them. Birkenstick instead of Birkenstock. Now that's creative. This one I didn't actually understand. This is a Converse knockoff. And it says Cnovsere. Cnovsere. Conovieso. Cnovsere. Like, if I walked into a shoe store in China, I would be seeing shit like this. Right? I would be seeing stuff like that. So we have an Apple knockoff. iPipil. And then we also have Apple Store, which looks like it genuinely has Apple products in there, but I don't think it's an actual Apple Store, obviously. But it's funny. We have the iPhone shoes again. Here's some other Starbucks knockoffs. We have Buckstar coffee. And we also have Starfucks coffee. Beautiful. Okay, this is great. So we have a mix of the Game Boy and the Xbox, and what do you make? The X-Boy. Now this is a work of art. So this is meant to be an Abercrombie and Fitch knockoff. This is very unfortunate. It's Abercrombie and Titch. Abercrombie and Titch. It's sad because this lady in this photo looks so happy. Okay, that's it for this list. What else do we have? There were some other weird ones. Okay, So this is a list of bootleg toys. Okay, this is great. We have Star Warriors. Galaxies are far, far away. And then the names of these people. We have Karate Farmer, Wise Puppet, and Door Ladder. That's my favorite. That is my favorite. Okay, this is amazing because there used to be a cartoon called Mr. T, I believe. I don't know. And the main character is Mr. T. So this looks like Mr. T, and it's battery operated mighty car. There's like a gun in one hand and then like a axe in the other, which is really odd, really weird. This is just sad. We have Nightmare Freddy. Not even Freddy. Nightmare Freddy. And let me tell you, he looks rough. He looks just so confused. So disgusted. Yes. Best lock construction toys. Build a lot, pay a little. That's their slogan apparently. War of the Planets. Yeah. I'm pretty sure this is just meant to be a Star Wars knockoff, but they obviously can't say Star Wars for legal reasons. So it's War of the Planets. Which honestly, I could see that being a thing, you know? Okay, this is a Teletubbies knockoff. So we have funny toys, and it's Teletubbies, but they're standing in like this weird position. Hold on, let me stand up and show you. It's kind of like this. They're just like... It's very weird. It's very weird. So that's that. This one's really sad. So we have Titanic Bot, which I'm guessing is like I'm guessing it's like a transformer, but it's a Titanic that can transform into a robot of some sort. I don't know. This is sad. Robert Cop 2. The furniture of law enforcement. And then, you know, there's like, when they have like some sort of speaker thing that, you know, you can touch and then you can talk. They can talk. It has one of those holes and it says just touch him, which I think is some sort of sexual assault somewhere, I believe. They just got the memo wrong on that, which is interesting. Then we have Special Man. Seen that. We have Breast Chaser, which is a transformer. Beautiful. Then we have Big Fella, which is meant to be a Godzilla, maybe King Kong. I think it's Godzilla. Which I think is so funny. Like Big Fella, because he's big. Chef's kiss, beautiful. But take a sip for Breast Chaser. Don't forget to take a sip for Breast Chaser. Actually, I'll take a sip for that. Then we have Star Knight, which is Darth Vader on like a police motorcycle, which is the funniest thing ever. It's amazing. This one's interesting. It's a Ninja Turtle knockoff, but it says M. Cable Herculean. I don't get it. What is an ambi cable? I don't know what that is. But apparently they have a bunch of them and someone holding them in a box. Ah, yes. Dr. Boy. Which is a Game Boy, but it also comes with like a controller, which looks like a PlayStation controller. And it also comes with a gun. What's up with these toy guns coming in these things? Also, how are you planning on using the controller on your Game Boy knockoff? Like, maybe they work something out. Really odd. Anyway, number 4. This one's amazing. It's a transformable Thomas. Instead of Thomas, you know, it's meant to be Thomas the Tank Engine, but it's a Thomas the Tank Engine transformer, but it's built out of other friends of Thomas, which I think is amazing. Then, this instead of Terminator, we have Terminate and Destroy figures, which is great. We also have Universe Prince, which I believe is meant to be a He-Man sort of thing. It literally says He-Man in the bottom corner, so interesting. Yes, my favorite super robot, cool shape, boy deformation, which is like Buzz Lightyear, apparently. I loved the movie Boy Deformation. Pixar did a really great job on that. Anyway, here's another Ninja Turtles knockoff. We have Little Plucky's Ninja Protects. In fact, I'm taking a drink for that. Beautiful, beautiful. And another one, New Style Ninja Tortoise. These knockoffs are getting out of control. I swear, if I see one more turtle pizza boy, I'm literally gonna lose my shit. Like, then there's a line that you cross with these things. It's funny, but I think some people forget, kids open these presents on Christmas or their birthday to see this. Like, it's kind of sad. Like, oh, we don't have money for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but we do have money for a New Style Ninja Tortoise. That's sad. We have yet another video game console knockoff. This one is called Super Mega Sun. I'm guessing this is meant to be a knockoff of a Super Nintendo. Again, we have another gun. We have the actual console. Then we have two controllers, which are literally Super Nintendo controllers. I think SNES. Super Nintendo. Yes. I showed this one to Alexia. Oh my god, this is amazing. So, it's a My Little Pony, knockoff. They look like the old school My Little Ponies. It's called Demon Donkey by the company Fun Neddy Lovely. That is a new level of knockoff if I've ever seen it. Super Pregnancy Beautiful, which is a knockoff of Barbie if you didn't get that. We have another Robot Cop 2. I'll Be Back. So glad this one's caught on. We have another Polly Station. And that's about it for this list. Honestly, knockoffs are like the funniest shit. You should let me know down below in the comments if you have any weird knockoffs, because I love seeing them. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I don't know where I'll be next episode, so we'll just figure something out. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.
This podcast is a Manic Digital production.